So the time has come for episode 3 of chapter 1 of Roleslaying with Roman, and I know that we get some conclusion on the Fast Timmy situation, and that Aunt Patty makes another appearance in this episode, but that's pretty much all I know, and I'm excited to see where this is going. Without further ado, let's get into it.
To Roleslaying with Roman!
So, part 2, recaperation. Youngblood enters the barn, and in entering the barn, he realizes that not only has Roman lost Fast Timmy, but Fast Timmy has also stolen Roman's sword. In an attempt to then get through the barn and find Fast Timmy and the sword, Roman and Youngblood have to make their way through like a Home Alone-esque booby traps to find Fast Timmy and pieces of his gang. Youngblood gets into a bout, and he roasts a small child who ends up turning into a bear.
Oh, hello. I don't remember those.
I'm confronting you two head on. So, who wants to get taken out first?
Can I respond to this?
Yeah, you can say it.
Can I use my true strike?
As well as I'll let you know, True Strike lets you prepare an attack, that way you can attack with advantage on something. It's like finding their specific weakness, that way you can then go in.
I know, its range is only 30 feet though. He got me by 5.
Damn.
Son of a bear. Okay, I would like to move forward a little bit. Exactly 5 feet. 6 feet to be safe. To use my true strike.
Will you read that off?
It says you extend your hand and point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell has not ended. It lasts up to 1 round.
While you're doing that, can I get on up here, get myself into the slingshot, and fling myself this way towards him?
There is actually a kind of a makeshift slingshot in it that, like, top to bottom, it's just like, so it's not meant for things as big as you, but if you want to really push yourself out the back of it and try and fling yourself at him, I will allow that. You will need help.
I will need help.
Yeah.
Okay, so after I use my true strike, I help you get into
We
the
need
sling.
to get an advantage here.
Normally we're not going to allow this stuff, but I'll be 100% fans. I want to watch Roman launch himself out of a slingshot. So, as many judges on TV shows say, I'll allow it. You were just pulling that slingshot back as far as you can get it.
I'm just getting my butt back in there.
So are you going cannonball or like this?
Yeah, and then frickin' I got Youngblood here, so I'm just gonna fling myself.
So before we go any further, I kind of just let you go first. I'm going to also ask that you roll initiative. The both of you.
9.
Oh.
And you also have your initiative bonus.
Oh,
So 12.
13.
Oh, okay,
13.
not bad.
All right, cool. As you two are readying up
Yes.
with this slingshot and all that,
Yeah.
it's actually going to be Henderson's turn first.
Oh,
but
gosh.
he's advanced to like about halfway down the hall.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Too late.
I gotta learn how to calculate this real quick. Co-DM,
Hello?
should I allow this?
Yes, I would have Youngblood roll a dex save, and I would have Roman roll a strength check.
Thank you.
13 plus 0 strength, so it's 13.
4.
Okay, hold.
This is going to hurt.
You both go barreling into Henderson, who is immediately surprised that you actually both let go, and that also the slingshot held up. You hit into him, and he's like he has to back up a little bit as you smack into him a little. You smack hard into him, he's a little bit winded, and you go rolling by. And whenever you're flying in the air, we already know what Thomas wanted to do. How do you want to try and be hitting him as you're going?
I want to kick him in his jaw.
Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Whoa!
All right.
He's a bear. He can handle it.
Roll me acrobatics.
But he's also a
You're doing
child,
some flips.
Youngblood.
Okay. All right.
I just
But can it be
I'll-
acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay.
I just want to see you do
Wait,
some sweet.
Wait, that didn't count. Ah!
You were waiting for it.
I didn't count.
What's your acrobatics?
I don't have anything added to it. Oh, but my dex is 5. So 11.
That is just enough to hit. As he's stumbling back a bit, you manage to like turn yourself enough in the air to give like a good solid kick to the head.
Yeah.
And he's like stumbled back a little bit. So yeah, no, you've smacked him up. You smacked him upside there, and you did I'm assuming like that same solid kick to the chest that you wanted to do. Roll a strength check.
Oh, jeez.
You'll be combating against his.
20.
Nice.
Hey.
So you rolled a natural 20. I rolled a dirty 20.
Oh.
But that that nat 20 means that will beat out the dirty.
That was the only thing that could have beaten out the dirty 20.
Yeah, you got
Bless.
You have enough to add to it. So he grabs you, and you're immediate you're like, wait a minute, I know this one.
Yeah.
I did this to a child earlier. And you're like, ugh, like out of it.
Breaks free.
You break free, and Henderson goes, impressive. Athletics save real quick, as he's bumping into you real hard.
10 plus athletics, which is 0. So 10.
So
Easy math.
You're falling your butt a little.
Yeah.
You're
Ow.
Ow. And you're also going to take 3 damage.
Great. All right. Well, I am at 6 health points. Really
You're
mad.
living.
Really mad I bumped my head.
Remember that you have things in your pocket. Oh.
Take a candy.
All right, you're taking the candy, and I'm gonna say that that will be your action. You have to like dig through your pocket, like grab out the candy and eat it, and that's
Fine.
You'll be doing a set of attacking.
Oh, 4. I'm good.
Yeah, they're good health candies. What do you want to
I
do
want
now
to
that
use
you're
vicious mockery.
So I will.
Vicious mockery.
Yes.
Yes.
You can read off that spell.
It says, you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Ooh, get him, young bloods.
You
Vicious mockery.
big head ass, bear looking, pubescent, having blue fucking headband wearing, toe out your shoes, head ass. I'ma fuck you up! Get him!
So roll me 1d4 psychic.
Alright, please let this just knock him on his ass. 4!
Ooh.
If you feel truly inspired by his insults towards a child, you could give him a point of inspiration.
You can get that point of inspiration, so it'll change that. It'll change that 4 into a 5.
How much more do we need? I'll do it.
Now there's just tears. You were mean. I'm Roman. I thought you were nicer than this.
You guys took my sword. Listen, I
didn't
he
take your
said it.
sword.
He said it.
Why would you?
He said it.
Now it is Henderson's turn again. Henderson is immediately barreling towards you, and is going to again do the young blood on the well move,
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
which is
Okay.
Oh. Oh, yo, grabs young blood.
yes.
He's trying my life.
I mean, you
Okay,
did
Trying
come
hard.
at
She's
him
trying hard.
with very harsh
You
words.
have to roll me a strength save.
16 plus 2, so that's 18.
He does run at you and grabs you and kind of like over the shoulder, but as he's like picking you up to toss you over the shoulder because you've got like one under him, you just let out another like any small insult.
Bitch!
You roasted the shit out of him. He has you in tow. He jumps up into the air
Okay.
and then lands, kind of goes crashing through with you. He's literally just through one wall and the other with you. Still has one arm like kind of like guarding. It's just like wall after wall. And then the back wall, like, which would actually be right here. Like,
Jeez.
y'all went up the stairs here, right? That very back wall, he goes bursting through. And you just feel like the place goes... Right? And now it's just you and the vault. You can hear Melvin lightly giggling on the other side of it as...
Oh, the full name's Melvin.
Yes, you hear Melvin. It is Melvin.
Timmy, Melvin,
What do you want?
Henderson's dead. And so...
Henderson's what?
Henderson is dead.
Did you kill a kid?
And we won't hesitate to do the same thing
My
to you
God,
two.
what's wrong with you?
Listen, you need to come out now or the punishment's gonna be so much worse. What do you want, Timmy? What do you want?
Well, currently I don't want to be in trouble. I also kind of like the sword. It's pretty cool.
Nope.
I also want the other guys.
Nope.
Didn't have the chance to do it. Would have done that with the fog cloud from earlier, but you messed that one up, didn't you?
You can't have the sword,
Shouldn't
Timmy.
have dangled me over a well, asshole.
Roll another investigation on that vault.
Investigation. It was 11. Now it's 9. 12.
This is a very intimidating looking vault door.
Uh-huh.
It is still children that put it up, and it's clearly Henderson that put it up. So you kind of got the feeling, while after trying to like look at this thing and just arguing back and forth with Fast Timmy on the other side, that you might be able to just open this.
Yeah.
Like they didn't
Okay.
really have a plan past the bear.
Anyone just open the door?
We're gonna cut outside. You and Henderson go bursting through here and lands outside. Henderson stops, lightly tosses you onto the hay bale, and then goes, "Please stay outside." And then immediately starts to go back in. He also looks back at me. Also,
You need new friends.
Maybe less bear claws.
You need new friends.
And more edible bear claws.
Why are you telling me to stay outside?
he said to take you out. Fast Timmy said to take you out.
So,
On a date.
I took you outside. I don't want to like hurt you.
oh, that's nice. So, do you want to help us get the sword back?
No, that's inside.
I'm going to follow you back inside.
I can't let you do that.
I would like to climb through the window.
So Henderson is entirely like, don't.
I'm like, yeah.
again.
I'm like, yeah, for sure. And then I climb.
Yeah. So roll me a quick athletics check and
Poor Henderson is just doing his job.
2.
Me.
So you start to climb up,
That
and
was a 2.
It was 6.
Six?
Plus 4 for my athletics.
you're still gonna
You're
still gonna fall. You do gently fall onto the hay. As you fall back into the hay and are like, I gotta get back up there. You suddenly hear over here. You hear a yelling from the woods, like a person very, very panicked that is running for their life. And out of that woods bursts a lumberjack. He is shirtless. He is wearing a plaid shirt around his waist
Lumberjack Tarzan?
to cover his plaid boxers. His
Oh.
plaid boxer briefs. He has his plaid shirt covering his waist and yelling in a full panic for Aunt Patty or Riker as he is sprinting through this area.
Jeez.
And he is just, "Oh, Patty, Riker, anybody, it's after me. Oh, it's after, he took my pants." And he's just like running and running, like looking for the first person that he can see. And he notices you like laying on the hay. But where are they? Where's Aunt Patty Riker? Where's Aunt Patty Riker? And from there, we're gonna cut back inside.
Timmy, you took my sword,
I did.
and I need it back. Don't.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying. You want the sword, but like, what's a reason for you to have the sword? Like, name like any possible.
If I don't have it back, I'm going to die.
I don't think that's true. I mean,
Oh,
how is
yeah?
a sword going to keep you alive?
What do you want, Timmy? What do you obviously want a deal? You went through all of this trouble. You got the nail, you got the honey, you tried to tar and feather, you got my feet. I put little feathers in my mouth. You took my sword. What's up, dude?
Okay,
We used to be we were cool.
I got in some heat with Aunt Patty. All right.
Okay.
I stole some hard candies.
Oh,
And
okay.
I've been terrified ever since. So I had to make a fortress to make sure that I wouldn't immediately get caught and then punished. I want to make a deal.
Okay.
And I needed to show that I have a lot to, like, back myself up with here.
Sure.
As you've been through our whole fortress.
I can tell you've had a lot of time on your hands, apparently.
Mel is incredible and Henderson's very strong. I'm just an idea.
I am nervous around Mel, yes.
Mel is over there looking adorable.
But like every so often, she's just doing one of these.
Just and then does that and like lets off a giggle. You and Fast Timmy are now like kind of like in a little bit of a deadlock, and Fast Timmy's just like, so whenever Aunt Patty comes back to town, you might actually be able to help me not entirely get just locked inside of my room for at least 2 to 3 days. You might be able to convince Aunt Patty I only get an afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, so as you two are like having this little bit of combo, like you start hearing that like the guy screaming outside.
Sounds like a half-naked man outside.
Aunt Patty, they took my pants. You and Fast Timmy are kind of like up here at the window, staring out. The lumberjack has now run up to you. Where's the town patrol? Where are they?
All right, I'm up here. There's a pants thief.
Roman, is that you?
It is. Yeah, it's Roman.
Where's Aunt Patty and Riker?
They're out on the outskirts of town.
You hear a clicking coming from the edge of the woods, like right behind him. You can like tell there's something huge out here that's like kind of lumbering towards you.
I turn to Timmy and I go, Timmy, this would be a great time to get my sword back.
I was thinking the same thing. You know what? Deal.
Yeah, thanks. I'll get you off the hook with Aunt Patty.
And then Henderson is now behind you and just holding out the sword.
Thank you, Henderson.
Whatever's out there is very big. Please get us safe.
I will. Sorry about your head.
Thank you. So continuing out, lumbering out of these
Oh
woods
my
now,
gosh.
is this? Is this big?
Still fresh with
Big
the pants.
boy.
The pants on his.
He's got
Very,
the
very big
pants.
boy. Jeez, the lumberjack hasn't really noticed this thing, and it's just like, it's like a giant big thing with hooks. I was just chopping some wood, and it just came out of nowhere, clacking and squawking. I said, "Switch!" It took my pants clean off. So I ran and wrapped my shirt around my waist to keep decent. Where's waist? So you're the town guard. Good.
Yeah.
There is a monster, and I need some guarding. And
Yeah.
I think the kids that like to hang out in this barn do too.
Well, I guess we'll do it. This is
Yeah.
my job. Yes.
And I'll help you.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Oh, gosh,
this thing
it's making
is-
the weirdest
it makes
sound.
an uncomfortable noise. All right, and Roman, will you roll me an insight check?
Yup. 12 plus 4 is 16.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, cool. You can kind of see that it has kind of like pale white eyes, and for what you can seem to discern, it seems like the clicking and all that is for more than just
It's able to-
terrifying reason.
I think it's how he gets around.
That's how it gets
Kind of
around.
to help you
That's
out.
how he finds his way around.
Okay.
So we gotta be quiet.
So I know we have our differences, but this situation seems a bit bigger than the both of us, quite literally.
Yeah.
So, especially than our issues. So yeah, take your weapon.
You're telling me that you can help us?
I know that we still got 2 nets from a trap that Mel hadn't set up. I can give you one of those to help maybe capture.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need a distraction.
I'm gonna use my minor illusion spell that says you create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration of the illusion. Also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast a spell again. If a creature uses this action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence check against your spell. If a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the illusion becomes faint to the creature. I use my minor illusion to make a sound. It's like a mating call.
It was going towards you, and now, like, it's
Great.
now like moving itself over to whatever that noise was.
Yes.
And how long does that spell?
A minute.
A minute.
So we've really burned through that minute.
Okay. So
We're to set it up.
it's gonna be like wandering around this little space because that noise is just going off, and it is trying. It's like moving its arms like side to side, like pretty gently, trying to like find wherever the other noise is coming from.
We need to get that net. Either way, I'm gonna hold it in place, and then Fast Timmy, you're gonna make your rounds around the monster. At least one.
You're gonna go with one net and just get that around and try and cover, and then you're trying to get me to go around the legs. That way, oof.
Exactly.
That's a good plan.
Thank
Roman.
you.
Will you both roll initiative for me?
12.
11.
You'll be going first. You'll be going second, and then Fast Tim will be following. Are you both feeling like we're going in?
Yes, while
Yeah.
it's distracted.
Let's
All right.
make it happen.
I take my sword off my back. I unleash its whiplash power.
So yes,
Holy
you
schmozzoli.
Yes.
Whoa!
immediately, and it like.
And
Oh my gosh.
And I do start singing to light it ablaze.
Codium, are we doing the burn and whip sword on this
If you
one?
would like to try, you would just need to roll that 1d6 to see if you are able, or to see if you have difficulty.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be the end of your action.
6!
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's good. I'm gonna say that's good.
As I am singing my song and lighting my thing of fire, I swing it to chop off his legs.
Ooh.
Okay, good idea. Still a bit of a distance.
Oh.
You're gonna need to move closer, but that thing does have a far reach. What's your move?
My speed?
Yeah, your speed.
35.
Just gonna put you right here on the line.
Okay.
Man.
And where you at? Yeah, I'm just gonna say go for an attack.
Yeah, I
Like,
chop
it's-
its legs.
so
Do I have to
it's-
roll for that?
Yeah, so you're like
course.
you're aiming like down
that-
at its legs.
Jesus.
16!
That definitely hits. You'll have to roll for damage,
Oh, goodness.
Plus 2, 7.
7.
and I'm gonna say because it has that little bit of fire onto it.
Plus 4 burning damage.
Hell yeah, plus 4 burning damage. You are going to aim to chop off both of its legs. You don't manage to do that. That hide seems to be pretty thick. You hit one leg.
It's Achilles. I
yeah, no,
slice
you like
them.
you like wraps around a little bit as you like
Okay.
and like pull back on it.
Yes.
And it just immediately takes a knee.
Okay.
As it lets out a
Love that.
of pain. Now it is your turn.
I'm really feeling bad for this creature. I guess we should incapacitate it and maybe figure out why it was here. in
Kill
the first place.
it. It's blind. It took a man's pants.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's
It
incapacitated.
deserves to die at this point. Naturally. And I'm pretty sure this is what Patty and your daddy was out there trying to fight. So,
This
we
creature?
should just kill it, and
Do they just kill things?
I'm sure that's why they were Roman, kill it!
I do appreciate your help, but this is killing me. We'll
No,
bonk it on the head.
Very hard.
Very hard.
AJ.
Okay.
I wanted to interrupt a while ago, but then just really have you going. Oh.
So,
Okay.
what are y'all gonna do?
You gotta move forward. 1, 2, 3. What's your speed? 20 feet. All right, so yeah, you're gonna go right there. Our boy's on one knee right here, now facing y'all, and just sad. Roll to hit. You're just trying to get him with that net.
10.
10. Please remember that you both have points of inspiration. That it's hooked on, but it's
I'll add one.
It's okay.
And I'll add mine.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
12.
Yeah, no, well then now you definitely have it. You have this thing grappled within your net. You see Fast Timmy get into a little runner's position.
Yeah. Come on,
And,
Timmy Johns.
As you are both more like trying to like look, like you're focused on the beast, you're focused on the beast. You just see a lightning whirl.
Whoop! Oh my gosh, this is like that scene in Star Wars, the AT-ATs.
Was he actually fast?
He only
I
needs
thought
to
he
get
wasn't
so much
actually that
to get
fast.
like one hook kind of clipped in an awkward angle, so it's not like able to pull it out as well.
Good.
The other is like hard hooked for you.
Amazing.
And Fast Timmy is like has the net ready to like pull taut and then like get this thing like cinched up.
Cinched for the gods.
Cinched over here. Yeah, cinched for the gods. Now has it over here and looks immediately over to you and goes, "Hey, you seem strong."
Oh, am I holding it?
Essentially to like
Give it the tug.
do me a strength check.
Okay. Oh, snap. 10.
What's your strength?
12.
Yeah, this thing is full on just currently trapped.
Good.
That's a net.
Ooh,
And
what?
in fact, Jimmy is so like hype right now. He's entirely like, we did it!
I guess I'll speak with it if it's considered an animal.
You can do that?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
I'll use my speak with animals.
I'm not sure if this is an animal, but I'll allow it.
Youngblood, you have so many,
I think this is a monster.
so many abilities.
Well, I'm that bitch. So I will speak with the hook horror to figure out why it is running through the forest, taking people's pants,
Yeah.
before I hit it on the head.
Okay.
Because I'm still going to hit it
Sure.
on the head.
Sure.
So the hook horror,
Thank you.
whenever you go to speak with it, it's not so much, it seems to be something else a little bit than an animal. You like know a bit of the language, but not the whole thing. And you mainly are getting the sense that it is in pain from the thing that you did, from the like leg thing.
And I don't regret it.
also being like trapped like this, it's just like terrified.
I
It's a night
communicate
creature.
with it and I say, if you leave and don't come back, I will not kill you.
It takes a snap.
Well, can you please ask it what it was
like,
doing
it's,
here?
It is like, I don't trust you right now, so like stand it back.
Okay, hook
It's a
horror.
little bit animal.
I hear it out.
You respect it.
And I'm going to knock it out
Okay.
so that we can go and release it in the wild somewhere far,
Yes.
far away. Do I need to roll to
Okay.
knock it out?
So it is prone and it is hurt. So you are pretty solid overall. Just to, if you want to knock it out, I will ask specifically how you gonna knock it out.
I'm just going to take the hilt of my sword and do.
It is very much still breathing.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
as long
but
as it's knocked out.
It is currently knocked out and no longer moving.
I'd say I did a pretty bang-up job protecting the town.
Actually, we're just going to say that you did everything because I really don't want to be seen. I shouldn't have been seen in the first place.
You want me to take full credit?
All yours.
With the help of the kids, you have tied and incapacitated the hook horror. And knocked it out. Fast Timmy, Melvin, and Henderson are like just losing their little minds because they got to be a part of like this cool, like fun. We took down a monster today.
Well, they didn't do shit.
They're-
Anything
Fast Timmy did.
Fast Timmy is immediately claiming that it was all him. Now, while you're celebrating, you specifically first hear another very, very far off in the woods now clanking.
Oh my god.
And then first into the tree line over here is
Aunt
Aunt
Patty.
Patty.
Aunt Patty.
Just looking terrified, like sweating bullets, like just please be okay, please be okay, please be okay, please be okay. As soon as she breaches over here and sees that you've all surrounded the hook horror and it's all tied up with nets, she goes, "Called it! I believed in you, and you brought a friend.
Oh,
hello,
yes.
friend.
Yes, he was-
Nice to meet you. I'm Aunt Patty.
Hello.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Hello, Aunt Patty.
You like feel your hand like crunch a little bit, but she's just so excited.
Youngblood is my compatriot who I found and is an apprentice to me as we went around the town and I did my thing, all by myself.
I'm not his apprentice.
Wink. I said wink out loud.
I'm honestly pretty proud that you actually did not slay this beast, that you've captured it.
I thought it was important for me to not kill it.
I guess.
You now hear another clanking from farther behind, and a very winded Riker is like clearly catching up. Pops! Patty! That's coming out of the woods. Aunt Patty is immediately going to like, kids, are you good? Are you okay? And they're like, yes, Aunt Patty, we're okay.
Yeah, they're fine.
We're fine.
Yeah, these little shitheads.
Aunt Patty goes, good. Now return the things that you stole. And they immediately go, Aunt Patty, please. You see Aunt Patty, who is standing right here, look down at Fast Timmy and goes, what are you gonna do? I'll return the stuff. The Winded Riker runs out of the woods, and he is entirely, immediately running to you and go, son, are you okay?
We're okay.
Are you hurt?
Yes,
Are you
yes.
hurt?
A little bit. Oh, the usual bump of the head going into Samuel's shop.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. Took a hard candy.
Is that the family sword?
Oh, yes. Aunt Patty said that I was ready for this, and
He was. Look what he did.
Riker looks at you a little bit like, and then goes,
I didn't.
I knew you had it in you.
Oh.
You stood up to your old man and you took the sword on your own to keep the town safe. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Very
don't
good.
dare do that again or ever disobey me. I swear to Lord. Hello, I am Riker of Reston.
Hello.
Welcome to my town.
I'm Youngblood. I'd like to be compensated for how I helped here.
You will most certainly be paid for your work.
Thank you.
As well as you will, son.
I will.
Well, yes, you both did a very good job here, and that should be compensated.
80-20.
However, also, I request that you not leave immediately. You both need to stay for the night, for one specific reason.
Well, I'm gonna always stay for the
You've
night.
both earned a very, very large meal.
Yes.
We were
thank you.
very large meal.
Whatever food.
All the bread?
I'll go get some honey myself if I need to.
Oh my.
I'm proud of you, and I know that.
Is the
now
bread
Riker, looking over
sourdough
you a little,
bread?
He's like looking at like your jacket and all that, and goes, "Where are you from, stranger?"
I'm from a place not necessarily earthly, but of this earth, just not on the ground. It's in the sky.
What?
I'm from a bard college in the sky.
So Aunt Patty immediately interrupts because you can see Riker getting like the second he hears the word bard at all, you hear him go. As you continue, he gets like a little bit more. Aunt Patty goes, well, a guest is a guest, though, and you are more than welcome to stay in our town as much as you would like. Thank you so much for helping us. Aunt Patty like looks
Doesn't
over
like
at
the
Riker a
bard.
little bit like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Mhm.
Like just gives like that kind of like grandma like, no, we're not bringing this up at Thanksgiving. You better sit down.
Wait.
Oh,
I
was
got one
Roman's
question. here.
mama bard?
When are we gonna get this lumberjack some pants?
He has been hiding halfway in the hay.
In the
this whole time.
hay.
He's halfway in the hay.
He's covering himself.
He's covering himself with the hay. He's very deep.
This guy needs some help.
We're certainly not going to be able to
Cut to the
reforge
face.
those.
That's the button. The button on the scene.
Riker begins to go off. Now it's just you two and Aunt Patty.
All right,
And
girl.
Okay.
Aunt Patty is going to look over at Roman and go, Roman, if I may.
Yeah.
So, Roman, I've waited a long time to give you this. And Aunt Patty,
Candy?
she hands you a bit of blue ribbon.
Oh.
Right, that is lightly frayed on 3 of the 4 edges of it. So it's like a little square right there. Is a little image of a castle floating in the middle of it.
Okay.
Right? And Aunt Patty goes, it's a memento from my old adventuring days. Tooling around and keeping your dad out of harm's way and all that fun. Not much different than yourselves in this moment. I was often you, like kind of leaning over to Youngblood, being like, literally being like,
Got it.
Literally being like, Roman's not the only one that leaves the indent on Tim Penny Samuel's door. Right?
You get it from your
If you
dad.
catch the drift,
Got it.
It's a family tradition.
Yes. I thought that was just hereditary, the bump in our heads.
Aunt Patty goes, before adventure came a calling, I was a very different woman, but the place that I was at became a bit too cramped and small for the person that I was growing into. And it seems you're also ready to stretch your wings and leave this small nest, at least for a short while. And I feel like you've wanted to for some time.
I have. Yeah, I've definitely gotten bored. Although I've
Bored?
definitely learned a lot more about this town today than I thought I was going to.
Boy, did he.
For instance,
At times, you know,
Reston, spelled with an O.
you haven't really you know what? You haven't gone on the other side of the sign that much. I'll have to put another one on the inside.
Yeah.
Youngblood,
Yes.
since you're here, I'm willing to bet that you've made a leap out of the nest of your own. And now that you're flying free, do you know where you're going next?
No, I have no clue. I really wasn't supposed to be going here, but you know, that's how things happened.
Yeah.
So I'm
Aren't
really
you glad
just,
that you did?
I guess. I really am just going with the flow.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I want to know, auspicious meetings are rare.
Uh-huh.
And perhaps it's the string of fates intertwining the two of your paths. There's only like one way to find out.
I don't. What do you?
Your
What
Aunt
do you?
Patty's inclined to go off on an adventure with your new friend.
Well, we're not
wait.
friends.
Yet, that's how they all start. That's why it's an auspicious meeting. But I'd also appreciate.
I don't want to impose.
I would also appreciate someone to help keep an eye on Roman and keep him safe. He can handle himself well enough to us now.
Is this a paid position?
I'm willing to bet on an adventure you'll find plenty of ways to be paid. And I will include payment up front.
Sure, I'll do it.
Right? Also,
I've never gotten that offer.
you also, in many ways, know the world more than him. And
Naturally.
Yeah, no, of course.
perhaps he can also help you see it in a different light as well.
Unlikely. That was a joke.
Maybe.
I joke sometimes.
Maybe less enemies killed.
Is that how you joke, right? That's how you do that?
Yeah, no, you did.
Right.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
And you should go out into the world and see it for yourself, like your father and I did.
And Dad's okay with this?
As okay as he can be.
Okay.
He trusts you with the sword now, which I think is the closest thing to a yes that your father might fully give to approve.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if you're up for it, this would be kind of awesome. And
I don't mind.
oh my gosh.
Can we just go eat, please?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
The food will be ready soon. I don't want you turning back, so here's your pay now. Hands you 15 gold. And hands you 10.
Okay.
And then goes,
Wow.
"Whoop."
2 more
Sorry, I'm
candies.
almost out of Altoids and I want to keep these for me.
Okay.
She gives you 2
candies.
more candies. And Aunt Patty just goes, I feel like you were probably wanting the payment more.
Yes.
Yeah, also, he'll give you the candy if he has.
Will not.
We raised him well, he shares.
I appreciate it.
Now, hopefully, that, and pointing to the little bit of tapestry that you have, will bring you some luck.
And I take it,
Hell yeah.
y'all gonna do something about this hook horror?
Oh, I'll be handling that, dearie. I'll just take him into into some of the caves that I found recently, and
Bless.
check him to see if they're an area that he'll be able to live in.
Great.
Hopefully
So-
far enough away where he won't be bothering us again.
I'm glad I
Love
didn't
this.
kill it.
Time to eat! And for now, that is where we will be ending. Fast Timmy's joining you, and he's just like, they're going off to return. We've
Push
already gone off.
Fast Timmy into the hay.
Bitch.
Idiot.
Hello, adventurers. Roman of Reston here. And now that Chapter 1 is complete, we are making available a poster specially designed around Chapter 1 featuring many of the characters.
Including these 3 little assholes. I don't know how they made it center of the poster. That doesn't seem right.
Each poster is signed by a dude named Thomas Sanders. Don't know who that is. Heard he got into a bunch of fights with vines years ago. Tells a bunch of stories. Don't know. Don't care. Got enough bards in my life, if you know what I mean. If you're interested in collecting one of these limited edition Chapter 1 posters designed by our artist friends Aaron and Bree, they're available at shop.thomassanders.com.
I hope they're not sold out yet.
We dance. Well, no, we don't dance because there's no music.
Well, you can dance silently.
We can dance if we want to.
I
Interpretive.
should
leave
sing.
our
I
friends
don't want to
behind.
light
Please
this
don't leave your
forest
friends
on
behind.
fire.
All my friends
You've
dance,
just
and if
met.
they don't dance, then they're no friend of mine. Another couplet. And that is where we are concluding this adventure today. That is it. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out.
Okay, so that was like super awesome. I don't think I said anything the whole time, or like almost the whole time, because I was so speechlessly entranced by what was happening. I was just like, yeah, I'm watching this. I felt like all those jokes about iPad kids, but like, were like cats that get entranced into watching TVs and stuff like that. I just felt like I would like, yeah, I can't look away. This is my life. and then as soon as it was over, it was like, oh yeah, reality, gross. I'm a little sad because I assume, since you guys are leaving Reston in the next chapter, that no more burgundy red, and I wanted more of her so bad. She's gorgeous. And I just, big tiger mom, hello. It's a giant tiger mom. Literally. And she bakes. So I'm a little saddened that I don't think we'll be seeing more of her, or at least not for some time. The same with, like, I want to know more about the goat. I'm assuming that these characters will come back at some point, but again, if you're leaving Reston, then that doesn't leave much room for them to appear as frequently. So that's a little saddening, but you mentioned meeting new characters that you were very excited about. So I am really interested in where that's going. The design of the poster is gorgeous. Love that. So cool. I get so rambly when I watch these. I just don't know when to stop because I'm just like, oh, they spark so many ideas in my head. So I'm super excited to see where this goes. I am so taken aback by how far like the content on your channel has come, Thomas, and this is kind of crazy. It's like so much, like if you go back and watch like the first few Sandersides and whatnot, even when they had sketch to them, like they've just developed so much, and this is so different, so interesting, because I've never seen how D&D is played. Makes me really wish I had friends to, you know, play D&D with, but every time I've tried to sort that out, it has not worked, just because everyone's busy, or too many people trying to manage too many things going on. So jealous that you guys get to do this, but it's super, super cool, and I'm very excited to learn more. Like, it's genuinely like its own original story, and that's so cool because it's so different from like Sandersides. So I'm just super stoked, super excited, and thank you for watching. Again, sorry if I barely said anything during the episode. I did warn that I don't want to talk over them and that I don't want to miss important details, but I think that my face says a lot. And hopefully in the coming episodes there'll be more opportunities for me to, like, once I get into the rhythm of how the episodes go, share my thoughts. Because the other thing, the reason why I don't talk is because the whole time I'm like, oh my gosh, 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 wow, 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 and like I don't need to say that every 5 seconds, you know? Evanrude has joined me. Do you want to say hello? Yeah, so really excited to see where this goes, and thank you so much for watching, and amazing job, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.